After 9.5 weeks of starting this metabolic reset, I can feel that the trust in my body's ability to process the food that I eat in a healthy way is increasing. And that's a good feeling. Hello, and welcome back to the Morning Wood Chronicles. My name is Gerard, I'm 60 years old, and today is day 66 of a 180-day experiment to see if artificial intelligence can help guide me back towards metabolic health. Let's talk about it. It turns out that, fortunately, my body, my physiology is much more resilient than I appreciated, than I ever realized. Because literally after years and years, possibly decades of metabolic dysregulation with issues such as elevated glucose and elevated cortisol related to my sleep patterns, my sedentary choices, and the foods that I consumed. I really thought that I would be on metformin and these other medications for the rest of my life. And so when I uploaded all of my blood work for the past 6 years into ChatGPT 9.5 weeks ago and discovered this process, this program that I've been documenting here on a daily basis from the forests of Washington, I could never have imagined that my body would react so positively and so quickly. My latest labs support it. My blood pressure readings over the last 3 or 4 weeks support it. AI, based on all of the inputs and my logging of meals, supports it. And my own experience of my body supports the assumption, or at least the premise, that I'm operating with a healthy, normal body that processes sugars without issue, the way that it's intended. Now, the message I really want to share with you today is just how slow, I don't want to say difficult, but certainly slow, and a matter of real curiosity on my part, my brain has been to catch up. Like, my body raced ahead as soon as the inputs were right. No more electronics in bed, walking after meals, sequencing my meals, cutting out alcohol and refined carbs. As soon as I did that, my body just seemed to know exactly what to do. The weight came off dramatically, and I never experienced hunger. I didn't deprive myself of calories. I didn't count calories. And so today, I'm living in a rejuvenated body. That's how I feel. But the trust and the confidence, which is a mental thing, that I can have that I can eat dinner and not go for a walk necessarily every time, or that I can have a slightly larger lunch, or I can go to a restaurant and order from a menu, and that I won't immediately fall back into where I was 9.5 weeks ago. That mental roadblock is still in a confidence building phase. But with each additional data point, with each passing day, as long as I stick to those core principles, I am, and I think the lab results of the lipids panel have helped. It's taken a few days to process that, but all these things cumulatively are boosting my confidence and my trust. So by all apparent indications, AI has not been leading me down a rabbit hole. I never would have allowed that. It has allowed me to discover a program, a process, a lifestyle that works for me, that works for my body, and I think is really helping me go in the direction of achieving my health objectives. So I thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you here again tomorrow for another episode of the Morning Wood Chronicles.